Welcome all respected friends. Thanks and congratulations. In order to invoke the grace of Parambrahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jagannatha Shakti Tattva, Devata Gana Kripa, Guru Kripa and Shruti Mata Kripa, so that we beautify our Vyaktitva for our outer inner success and peace and spiritual evolution. The Vyaktitva of Lokasevaka, Dharmasthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta Gambhira, Samskrita Bhasha Jnata, Guru Upasaka, Deva Upasaka, Manana Karta, Chintana Karta, Nididhyasana Karta, Anubhavi. To become all this only that we are studying our Shastras. May our serious, intense, regular efforts and Ishvara Guru Kripa bless us to quickly understand the sublime subjects of Vedanta, that we are able to do sadhana and reach out to the goal in this very life, very honestly, purely, truly, from the core of our heart. Let all the Tathastu Devatas bless us. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam is the first text we study now. Then we go for our Adi Shankara Kruta, Nirvana Manjari. Two mantras are there. One we will see today, tomorrow another. Then in the Sankshipta Skanda Purana Parayanam, yesterday we started Ayodhya Kshetra Mahatmyam. Wonderful it is. Then we have our Chandogya Upanishad chanting. 7 khandas of first adhyaya we chanted. 7 more are there. Tomorrow day after we do, then we do the again first adhyaya only with a bhashya. Then we go to second. In that way, all the 6 adhyayas Parayanam, then Brihadaranyaka, then we will go for our Brahma Sutra Gita. In the Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana study, third Utpatthi Prakaranam, fourth Sarga we are doing Utpatthi Prakarana Artha Kalpana. In that, to the question of Lord Rama, while answering, Sri Vasishtha ji elaborates, enumerates how on the pure Brahman alone everything is Kalpita. And to one very today's question of Rama, Sri Vasishtha ji gives the answer that the only way for moksha is realizing Brahman and realizing everything to be Brahman only. Sarva Atma Bhava, Sarvam Brahma Bhava. Let it win whatever the Rupa and Nama, all is Brahman. And to be more safe side, as pure Brahman, no vikara. But as Kalpita Brahma of Jagat, Nirantara Vikara. Stationed in the Nirvikara Brahman, play with the Savikara Brahman without getting troubled by it because of your this knowledge that I am the transcendental Brahman, yet the immanent Jagat continuously comes and goes without troubling me. In short, there is nothing other than Brahman. Sarvam Brahmamayam Re Re. This is what will be more elaborately explained throughout this Utpatthi Prakaranam. Right? In the Sthiti Prakaranam, the ego will be explained to prove it is Ahankara only is giving value to the Jagat. And Laya Prakaranam is by making us realize only one Paramatma is there, the Laya Prakriya is achieved. So let us start with our little of Prarthanas. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्चास्त्राः वेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम श्री शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ओम तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। तेषां श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषत् योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं श्री आद्यशंकर कृत निर्वाण मंजरी प्रकरण ग्रंथस्य अध्ययनं साधना संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं छान्दोग्योपनिषदः प्रस्थानत्रय पारायणे भाष्य समेत पारायणं वयं सर्वे विवेक वैराग्य भक्ति ज्ञान योगादीनां द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं भारतवर्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः Om yata sarvani drashta darshana drishabhuh karta hetuh kriyayasmat tasmai jnaptyatmane namaha स्मरन्ति सीकरायस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यो भासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः अथ तृतीय उत्पत्तिप्रकरणम् उत्पत्तिप्रकरणार्थकल्पनं नाम चतुर्थः सर्गः श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच Friends, we have seen shlokas up to 58 in this sarga number 4. In that, just from this 52 to 58, these 7 mantras were they have repetition very quickly to get an idea of what we have been studying, what Sri Vaashishtha is teaching, what Sri Aman all are learning, and what is the jnanam of a great saints of Vaashishtha is order and which jnanam is true jnanam, gaining and established in which jnana the human beings get moksha, jivas get moksha. So, evam drashtari drishyatvam ananyat iva yat sthitam. In the drashta, drishya is ananya. This is the whole realization. Discovering oneness between drashta and drishya. Tadapi unmardayami ashu. Taking the drishya to be other than me, then getting entangled in the drishya with raga dvesha. He is the chittamala. I will teach you in such a way that this chittamala of you goes away. Then what will happen? Yad drashtuhu asya adrashtutvam. Dushya bhave bhavet balat. That drishyatvam, drashtutvam in the adrashta. Because of the dushya bhava, which is forcefully balat happening. That drishyatva when removed, drashtutva goes away. Then what will happen? Tat vidhi kevali bhavam. Then you will get the kevali bhava. Tadeva asataha sataha. Okay, that is the meaning of reaching from the asat to the sattu. Then he says, very simple, listen. Tat tam upagate bhave. Tat tam. Tat means Brahma. Tat tam means that way becoming one with pure Drukswarupa, by transcending both Drashta and Drishya. Tat tam upagate bhave. Upagate bhave. What will happen when that tat tam, thatness, the selfness is realized, both in Drashta and Drishya? Vichitra. What will happen? Raga Dveshadi Vasanaha Shamyant. The entire play played by the mind of Raga Dvesha, that all becomes quieted. Because you can have a Raga Dvesha to something which is other than you and real also. Like in the dream, lots of fruits and sweets. For the dreamer, they are all something other than him and they are real. Therefore, the dreamer desires them. Dreamer buys them, enjoys, consumes. But the one who wakes up, to him he knows that they are neither real nor apart from my mind. All those sweets and all those fruits. Therefore, you will not have raga, dvesha or desires for it. This is the way to get out of what? Not the world. Then the raga, dvesha created in the world. How? By removing the sense of otherness with the drishya jagat. Knowing that drishya rupena, whatever is there, and the drashta who is seeing the drishya are one and the same. That's called as sarva atma bhava. See, everything is self. Tattam upagate bhave. Tattam bhavam upagate. When that bhava comes, raga dveshadi vasanaha shamyant. So the sense of otherness is creating raga dvesha. Example, aspandite vate spandanak shuddhata yatha. When the wind is not blowing, it is stationary and stable. The entire trees, plants, or the leaves, absolutely they are akshubdha. unmoving. So the movement in the mind is the vritti. The vritti in the mind is of ragadvesha because of the object which is taken as something other than me, the subject. When we know the object is same like the subject, the stuff is same, the Brahman, then that unnecessary chance is not given to the mind of spandana in the form of nirmana of ragadvesha. Once these two are removed, where is samsara? Continue. In this way, asambhavati sarvasmin. When everything is found to be asambhava, unreal, other than the self. Which are they? Dig, bhumi, akasha, rupini. Dig, directions, bhumi, the earth, akasha, sky. All of them, when they are found to be impossible or unreal, other than the self. Then what will happen? Prakashye yadrusham rupam. Prakashasya amalam bhavet. So Prakashaka, illuminator, Prakashya, illumined. Prakashaka is the seer, Frashta. Prakashya, the illumined, the seen, Drushya. Both of them are found to be one only. Prakashya adrusham rupam, Prakashasya amalam bhavet. That is called as actually the realization of the self. Okay. Another way of saying is what? Uh, Ki Narayana. दिग्भ्युमाकाशरूपिणी सर्वस्मिन् prakashye asambhavati. The prakashya, the illumined, the objects known in the form of digbhumi akasha ityadi asambhavati. When they are no more given reality as if other than me, then prakashasya amalam bhavet. Then the prakashaka, the seer, becomes purified. He is not a conditioned seer of the conditioned scene. This is what is on the seat of meditation. When we deeply meditate with the help of this knowledge, we reach to the state first of understanding, thereafter with the effort, abidance, and established in that abidance, stationed in that abidance. That is only one self, that is me. In the Utthana Kala, that only plays the play of Drashta, Drishya, whereas Drishya is never away from Drashta, it is only a play. Like the children 10, 12 during the holidays, one family only. But they divide into two teams and play. They are not two teams, the one family only. In that way. And then same thing he says, Trijagat Tvam Aham Cha Iti Drishye Asattam Upagate. All the three words, the you, the second person, Aham, the first person. Which are the Drishyas? Asattam Upagate. When all of them are found to be not really independent of the Druksvarupa Paramatma, Drashtuhu Syat. At that time, the Drashta becomes Kevali Bhavaha. He becomes Kevala. Tadrushaha Vimalatmanaha. That is the pure state of the Vimala Sthiti of the Atman. The Kevala Vimala Sthiti. When in this deep knowledge, the Tvam, the Aham, the entire three Jagats are just Rupanama Kalpita only, and the same Satta, which I am already. That state of self is called Vimala Sthiti. What is Vimala? What is Vimala Sthiti? On the self, these are projected, they are differentiated. Then they are relatively related. Then that relative relation is given reality. These are all ignorance only. Like you see in people, some people can do some work in a wrong manner. We just correct them. यार तो गलत कर रहा है. So many places, so many times we do. When the people wrong way. Whether it is doing some homework or some driving, कुछ भी करो, तो कहते हैं अरे तुम्हें गलत कर रहा है। इवन कुछ बोलता है तो बेटा तुम गलत बोल रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं बोले। सेम वे वी आर सीइंग द वर्ल्ड गलत दृष्टि से। देयर इज नो ऑब्जेक्टिव वर्ल्ड, नो सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट डाइकोटोमी। देयर इज वन द्रष्टुत्व, वन दृक्स्वरूपत्व, वन केवली भाव तत्व. Now this we started studying in this text. We have to go 118 sargas. So don't be in a hurry, don't be afraid also. यार पूरा भी समझ में नहीं आया, भगवान खुद ही कहेंगे वशिष्ठ जी, आई विल मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दिस, बस हैव पेशेंस, बी रेगुलर. Okay. Example was what yesterday? Anapta khila shailadi pratibimbe hi adrushi syat darpane darpanata kevalatma swarupini. When akhila shaila adi pratibimbe anapta, when the pratibhimbas of mountain, akasha, ocean, trees, etc. are not there, in what darpane? What is the position of darpana at that time? Darpanata kevala atmaswarupini. Purely the darpana remains as itself. In the same way, aham मैं, aham vritti, tvam the second person, jagatu the third person. Iti adau prashante dushya sambrame. When this sambrama yukta dushya, when it becomes prashanta, by devaluing it, by knowing that it has no independent existence of its own. स्यात् तादृशी केवलता स्थिते द्रष्टरि अवीक्षणे. So in that time, the drashta also is no more drashta. He will be in a state of kevalata. The drashta finds kevala. That kevala drashta also called as drukswarupa. The drashta with regard to drashya and pure drashta when the drashya is dissolved. So drushya rahita drashtutva is kevalatva. That itself is the state of the pure self, state of the Brahman. That's what we have to find, not only intellectually in the understanding, but also in the experience. हमारा वो लक्ष्य है. Correct? Now Sri Rama Uvacha. Sri Ramji gets a doubt and a fear also, like you and I. Because we just started. What we are experiencing and what we are taught appear to be so opposite to each other. You know, we are seeing the world as so real, so tangible, experiential, giver of even sukha, santosha. You know? And what Guru says is there is no drishya, no drashta, only kevala drukswarup. Not easy and immediate and quick to comprehend, to come to negotiation with. Isn't it? So that deeply our ignorance of this knowledge prevailing from many, many lives, as well as the reality given to the Jagat and entanglement in the Jagat, in our mind, with Raga Dvesha, which is going on, going on. अब सडनली उन सब बुरे आदतों को छोड़ो, तो कॉन्सेप्ट जो पकड़े हैं रॉन्ग है, फिर भी उसको छोड़ो, कहने से तुरंत छूट नहीं जाते. So Rama's Prashna. Sri Rama Uvacha. What is Rama's Prashna? Satchenna Shamyatye Vedam Na Bhavo Vidyate Sataha Asattam Chana Vidmosmin Drushye Dosha Pradayini Tasmat Katam Imam Shamyet Brahman Drushya Vishruchika Manobhava Brahmakari Dukkha Santati Dayini. Satchet na shamyate eva idam. that which is Sat, which it will never go away. Then na abhavaha vidyate Satah. If something is reality, it will never go away. Okay. Then asaktam cha na vidmaha asmin dushyep dosha pradayini. This all doshas giving drishya. Asaktam cha na vidmaha. I am not finding the way to get detached from it and find the knowledge which you are giving me, that the drishya is not real at all. Therefore, tasmat, O Guru, katham, how, imam drishya vishuchika, iyam drishya vishuchika, this drishya named vishuchika, the disease, the three cases of that, again new China virus discovered in India, everywhere there is fear now. Everybody became alert. Vishuchika. So, iyam drishya vishuchika, katham shamyet Brahman. Is drishya named. And what is the drishya doing? Manobhava brahmakari. It is creating and giving reality to the mana named Brahma. मनोभव मन है नामक भ्रम को निर्माण कर रही है ये दृश्य. It is two way. As we already seen 10-12 shlokas back, when you value the mana and the thought of the mana, immediately drishya comes. When the drishya is valued, immediately drishya is only the vritti in the mana. Therefore, mana and vritti are created. So here he says how drishyatva goes away, which is the creator of mano bhava brahma. Katam tasmat shamyati brahman shamyat brahman drishya vishuchika iyam mano bhava brahmakari, then dukkha santati dayini. Dukkha misery, santati means continuation, dayini giver. The continuous dukkha giver by projecting the mind. This drishya named vishuchika yam katham shamyat. Oh Guru, please tell. I am in a state of non-understanding and distress and depression too, as if. Because we are solidly seeing the Jagat. It appears that life is not possible only without the Jagat, drishya. And what you theoretically saying is little inspiring. That you can reach to Kevali Bhava, where Sakala Samsara gets Shanta. Raga Dveshadi go away, Samsara goes away, absolute Shantata will come when you reach to the Kevali Bhava by eliminating Drashtutva, by eliminating the Drishya. But how to make the quieten this Drishya in front of me? How to eliminate this Drashtutva? How to discover that Kevali Bhava? This drishya is Manobhava Brahmakari Dukkha Santati Dayini. Yet I am not able to give it up. What is the way? Is all our question. Whoever come to spirituality, study this type of pure Vedanta, definitely will have this question of what's the answer for this seen world. Guru Pratik has to tell us. And always remember, how much our Guru tells, explains, it's our job to attentively listen and understand. And again, it is our job to do the due sadhana. Because in us are the vasanas, the notions, strongly embedded about the reality given to Drishya. It is we who, by devaluing them, by discovering independence from them, slowly have to discover that they are not required, they are only projected, they are never real, they are never other than me, the pure self. It is we who have to struggle to achieve, like we are now struggling to maintain regularity in the class. A good achievement. We are again struggling to be attentive. It's we are doing it. Accordingly, only little thing it is entering into us by our effort. Krupa is always there. Continue struggling, the clarity will come. So satchet nashamyati eva idam na abhavaha vidyate satah. That sat, if it is there, neither it will go away nor it will disappear. Asaktam cha navidmosmi drushye doshaprada. Okay, this drushya doshapradaini, yet there is no technique I am finding to detach from it. Therefore, how it becomes shamya? Even though, as you said, we are also experiencing that this drushya is the dukkha pradayini. This drushya is the one, manobhavam brahmakari. That in the mandha only, through the vrittis, the all objectivity is established, and then toward the established objects, there is raga dvesha samsara. इतना तो हम समझ रहे, बट ये तो पकड़ के रखा है, इतना रियल हो गया कि उसके बिना हम नहीं जी सकते. We are cornered as if. How to sort out? What Vaashishtha ji says, let's see. Krishna Vasudeva. He says, Shri Vaashishtha Uvacha. अस्य दृश्य पिशाचस्य शान्त्यै मन्त्रमिमं शृणु रामात्यन्तमयं येन मृतमेष्यति नङ्क्षति. See the assurance given by the Guru Maharaj. Hey Rama, asya drusya pishachasya shanti. For making shanta or elimination of this drusya pishach. The drusya rupi rakshasi pishach. Because as long as it is there, taken as real, prompts us to have the kama krodha, the raga dvesha, and forces us to act accordingly. And the moment the action is done, immediately its results are already out, and to go through those results, the Janma Parampara, Janma Marana. That's why this Drushya is Pishacha. So for this Drushya Pishacha Shanti, for the elimination of this Drushya Pishacha, Asya Drushya Pishachasya Shanti, Mantram Imam Shrunu. Listen to this mantra. Mantra is Mananat Trayate iti mantra. Not as in the ordinary language we talk the word mantra. हमारे मंत्र मतलब ओम नमो शिवाय ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः. ये mantra, any mantra is mananat rayate rakshati. When you do manana, it awakens the knowledge. The knowledge alone protects because ignorance alone troubles us. So asya drushya pishachya shanti, pishachasya shanti, imam mantram shrunu he Rama. If you listen, if you deeply understand it, then atyantam ayam yena mrutameshyati sankshati. Ayam atyantam mrutameshyati nankshati. Totally it will be eliminated if you follow this mantra. Mrutameshyati nankshati. It will get destroyed. The drushya which is terrifying you, troubling you, making you create raga dvesha, and तो वो होश ही नहीं रहता. दृश्य को देख भी लिया, राग द्वेष हो भी गया. Accordingly, thoughts are entertained. Sometimes vocal words are spoken, bodily actions are done, and all of them are noted to be given by with the karma phala, ready karma phala. अब उनको धक्का देकर भेजेंगे हमें उस कर्म फल को भोगने के लिए. कृष्ण वासुदेव. Okay. Now from here, these 6 shlokas, Chappat, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 333, 9 shlokas. Let us see how best we can understand. Here he gives the solution. He said, no, mantram I am going to give you for the shanti of this Drishya Pishacha. अस्य दृश्य पिशाचस्य शान्त्यै मंत्रम इमं शृणु हे राम अत्यंतम अयम येन येन मंत्रेण श्रुतमेष्यति नंक्ष्यति totally will be killed and destroyed this पिशाच अगर कोई दुष्ट ग्रह या पिशाच होते ना तो उनको भगाना पड़ेगा या मार डालना पड़ेगा then only we are safe. So केवल आत्मानुभव is the lakshya. Instead of that, we are becoming drashta. We are becoming drashta, helpless because of the drashya. And we are finding that drashya is so important. They were not able to give up. That inability to devalue and give up, the drashya is called the पिशाचत्व of the दृश्य. like कोई भूत प्रेत पिशाच है वो पकड़ते हैं ना तो छोड़ते नहीं है ना दुष्ट ग्रह ग्रहण कहते हैं ना किसी ने पकड़ लिया दुष्ट तो ये पिशाच इसलिए कहा दृश्य को बिकॉज ना वो हमको छोड़ रहा है ना उसको छोड़ पा रहे हम क्यों उसको नहीं छोड़ पा रहे बिकॉज वी फील इट इज सच ए पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ आवर लाइफ एंड व्हाई इट इज नॉट लिविंग अस बिकॉज दे आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वासनास एंड ऑल्सो द रियलिटी इज नॉट एट रियलाइज्ड तभी जाकर ये गायब हो जाएगा हियर ए टिपिकल वशिष्ठ जी गाइड्स इस गाइडेंस का सारांश ये है कि नेवर द दृश्य विल गो अवे देन व्हाट डोंट गिव इट द दृश्यत्व एज इफ इट इज separate from you. Understand it is an expansion of you only. When something comes under the definition of I, it doesn't become botheration. Anything which is under the definition of not I, then only it troubles you. Very dirty examples I will give you. Like the hair, when it is on my head, don't look where it is. No, it is a part of I. Therefore, even 4-5 बाल भी है सफेद हो गए तो I go to or you go to or we go to that shop and we tell him रंग लगा दे रंग लगा उपयोग किसको बाल को then he will say 500 रुपए अच्छा ठीक है रहने दे फिर काट दो कितना 50 रुपए अरे काय को काटने को बचाए 10 रुपए रंगने को 500 क्योंकि वो रंगना है तो उसको ढूंढना पड़ेगा किधर है वो सो आई एम सो केयरफुल इवन 4-5 भी सर पे बाल है बिकॉज दे आर इन मी आई isn't it? Now the moment the hair are cut out of our own head, now see, it has become not I now. It becomes mala now. It becomes ashuch. The same ball which was there on our head from so many years. काट दिया 2 सेकंड भी ज्यादा नहीं उसको जाकर throw in the dustbin. Isn't it? Same with the nails. How cutely, how lovingly those Shurpanakas look at their nails. You know, रंग करके आधा जिंदगी उसी के लिए जाती बट एक बार काट दिया इट इज नॉट इन आई डेफिनेशन नाउ becomes impure throw it away so to the sweat the dirt the fecal matter in the stomach everything as long as it is in me I am with me no problem that's what two people love each other maybe 10 years that is they have included the other fellow in the definition of I and one day some misunderstanding happened the I से not I में चला गया वो so all that love is gone no suspicion hatred doubt no more in the I therefore बस तेरा मेरा रिश्ता नहीं how many examples we see therefore that's why one of the techniques done in Bhakti Shastra is everything is Ramamayam everything is Krishnamayam and have bhakti towards that Rama. See the whole world as bhakti, Rama. Then serve Ram, the world. Now, though we are serving the world outside, take it as Rama, its consequences are inside. How? The Raga Dvesha are eliminated. When the raga dvesha are eliminated, where is samsara? Samsara is created not by the presence or absence of things or beings. Samsara is created because of the raga dvesha. When there is raga dvesha nahi hai, sab main hi hu, to रहने दो. In as many forms and names as possible, let my beloved Rama be there. I will recognize him only. Isn't it? That's how Vaashishtha is going to guide. That both ways. Reject everything as not I and remain in the I. That's one way of realization. Accept everything as I. Then also there is no samsara. Only in between. Something is mine, something is not mine, something is I, something is not I. This differentiation creates the samsara. Okay. Let us listen from Sri Vasishthaji's Mukharavindha. What is he saying? Sri Vasishtha Uvacha. We told you one sloka. Asya drushya pishachasya shanti mantramimam shrunu Rama atyantam ayam yena mrutameshyati shamyati. What is that? Ki yadasti tasya nashosti na kadachana raghava tasmat tat nashtamapi antah बीजभूतं भवेद हृदि. So yad asti, that which is existing, tasya nasha asti na. Of it, the nasha, the destruction is never. Kadachana, by any means, hey Raghava. Tasmat. Therefore, that nashtamapi, even though grossly if it is destroyed outside, anta bija bhutam bhavet hridhi. It will be there in the form of bija in the hridaya. Then from the Hridaya, which is there in the form of Bija, next shloka I am studying. Smriti Bijat Chidakashe Punarudbhuya Drishyadhihi Loka Shailambarakaram Dosham Vitanute Tanum. From that Smriti Bijat Chidakashe, in that pure space of consciousness, Punaha, again Udbhuya gets manifested. Drishyadhi, the thought of the manifestation of the Drishya. In which form? Loka Shaila Ambara Akara. The whole worlds, all mountains, all the Akasha Ityadi. Dosham Vitanute Atanum. Again, it creates all the dosha. Okay? Either when we sleep every day, dusha is quietened, therefore no raga dvesha, no samsara. That is why the ananda of the Paramatma becomes pratibimbita so vividly that we enjoy that state called as sushupti so happily. Same way, even in the totality में प्रलय काल में भी सारा दृश्य परमात्मा में अंतर बीज होकर चला है. Again, when we get up tomorrow, from the bija avastha, the utthana avastha, the drishyadhi again comes, creates samsara. So to pralayanantaram also, again the srishti comes to bind. Then what is the answer here? Reject to take the drishya as other than you. Then the problem will not come. The same thing in Vedanta, मतलब in the Mandukya this time में क्या कहते हैं ना? Accepting the world to be there and rejecting it will not happen. It's a contradiction. Like you can never reject or send away the snake as long as you see. Because to remove it, it should be real, no? Then what happens? What to do? Realize the rope, the snake automatically goes. So to realize everything as the self, then the sense of other thing other than me, called as drishya here, that sense goes away. ये दृश्य है, मैं दृष्टा हूं, मेरे से अलग है. This should go away. It is actually two-way. That I can only identify with these limited upadhis. From this standpoint, the drishya appears to be other than me. So too, I value drishya as drishya. Therefore, I become drashta having these upadhis. So what we have to realize is, here दृष्टा रूप में और दृष्टि रूप में एक ही आत्मा है. ये रियलाइज होने के बाद दृश्य रहे ना रहे, it won't trouble. Another two people are there. You are talking secret. You tell, अरे उसको भगा दो, उसको भगा दे, अरे दूसरे को इसको भी भगा, नहीं नहीं वो रहने दो, अपना बंदा है. Because no problem when he is our person. But the other fellow is sense of otherness. Isn't it? Like the junior students laughing, giggling. Suddenly senior comes. दूसरे साइलेंट हो जाते, बिकॉज वो अपना नहीं हो, सीनियर है, वो रैगिंग करता है, whatever. See, where is it? All are beings only, generally. But ये मेरे है, वो नहीं है मेरा. Immediately the sense of otherness is creating a peculiar personality thoughts. But with others free, कुछ भी बात करते हैं, खाना बांट कर खाते हैं, मस्करी करते हैं, वही in the definition of I. So श्रुति बीजात चित आकाशे पुनः उद्भूय दृश्यदीहि लोकशैल अंबर आकारम दोषम वितनते अतनुम. देखो इति. When this is said, then you may ask a question. Vaashishtha ji says, Anirmoksha dosha syam. That means the Dusha will never go away. It only goes into the Bija Rupa. Again it gets manifested. Therefore, as long as Dusha is there, then there is samsara. When samsara is there, how can there be moksha? Therefore, Anirmoksha dosha syat. Nacha tasya iha sambhava. No. It's not so. Why? Because Yasmat Deva Rishi Munayaha. How many devatas, how many rishis and munis dushyante mukti bhajana? They are all experiencing moksha. So mukti bhajanam devarshi muneha dushyante. Mukti bhajanam is mukti gained. Devatas, rishi, munis are seen. Therefore moksha is sambhava. Therefore, so no. Same thing, no, he's continuing. Yadi syat jagat adi idam tasmat moksho na kasyachito. Bāhyastamastu hrutsam va drishyam nashaya kevalam. So, yadi syat jagat adi idam. If the jagat is there outside, यदि स्यात् जगदादि इदं हृत्स्थं वा तस्मात् मोक्षो न कस्यचित् बाह्यस्थम अस्तु. Let the jagat be outside, but inside the separation with the jagat in the form of the thoughts, that it is other than me, that sense of otherness, if that is maintained, nashaya kevalam, then we will never have the moksha. Inside means in our understanding. So perception per se is nature, natural. Perception followed by the projection is the problem. Because of the upadhis, the other world is perceived. But should not project that it is other than me. It is only perceived, perceiver, play going on. So outer perceived world, if it is not valued as other than me, means not projected that way, then there is no samsara. But inside, if you project as the differentiation, otherness, then nashaya kevalam. Then you will have all the samsara. Yadi syad jagad adi idam tasmat moksho nakasyachit bāhyastam astu hrutstam va drishyam nashaya kevalam. Tasmat, therefore Vaashishtha ji says, tasmat imam pratignyam tvam shrunu Rama ati bhishana. I am doing a terrible, terrific pratignya in front of you. Final pratignya. Hey Rama, imam pratignyam tam shrunu ati bhishanam. Yam, that pratignya, uttarena granthena, in the subsequent chapters 118 we are going to study, in May, nunam tvam avabuddhyase. Nunam indeed, from you, definitely avabuddhyase, you will awaken to, you will realize. not suddenly in the one class. I'll be giving you lot of logics, lot of examples, lot of stories. Slowly this knowledge will dawn in you. But I am doing that Bhishana Pratigna. Tasmad imam pratignyam tam shunu he Rama ati bhishanam pratignyam. Yam uttarena grantena nunantam avamudyase. What is that pratignya of vijnanam? Sri Vaashishtha ji is doing as a solution to all problems of drashta, drushya, bandhanam. He says here, Ayam Akasha Bhutadi Rupoham Cheti Lakshitaha Jagat Chabdasya Namarthaha Nanu Nastyeva Kaschana. Ayam, this Akasha Bhutadi Rupaha. He Panchabhutadi, Panchamahabhuta, and from that made all things. Aham Chaiti Lakshitaha. And within me, the thought that I am, and the Jagat Shabda. Jagat Sabdyasya Nama Arthaha. What is the Jagatu? I am and this whole world made up of Panchamahabhutas. Nanu, indeed, they never exist independent of self. Na asti eva kaschana. ये कोई भी एक्चुअली वाकई सत्य नहीं है. ये प्रतिज्ञा मैं आपको प्रूव करूंगा थ्रू आउट दिस उत्पत्ति प्रकरण. देन यद इदम दुष्यते किंचित दुष्य जातम पुरोगतम. Whatever the dashya seen by you in front of you, Param Brahma eva tat sarvam. Everything is that Brahman only. Ajara Amaram Avyayam. Ajara, old ageless, Avyaya, imperishable, Amara, Avyaya means non-decaying, Amara, imperishable. Janma, Vyaya, Jara, Mrityu, Rahita, Brahman alone. The entire Jagat which you are seeing as if it is in front of you. Because this Jagat has been manifested from Brahman, therefore Purne Purnam Prasarat. From the Purna it came, it has to be Purna Brahma only. Shante Shantam Evasthitam. On the Shanta Brahma, they are all projected. They cannot be other than the Shanta Brahma. Yomani Eva Uditam Yoma. Like the space coming from the space will have the Lakshana of the space only, the outer and inner space. Then Brahmani Brahma Tishtati. In this way, in the pure Brahman, this whole Jagat which you are seeing is nothing other than Brahman only. Therefore, now Drushyamasti Sadrupam. There is nothing called as Drushya, real, independent by itself. Na Drashta. When Drushya is not there, how can there be Drashta? अभी ये दृष्टा दृश्य दोनों नहीं है. न च दर्शनम. Seer, seen, seeing, all three are. If these three are rejected, do you mean to say it is shunyam and jadam? No, na shunyam, na jadam, na achitu. Then what is there? Shantam eva idam atatam. Then everywhere, the pure, inexplicable, the Shanta Brahma Tattva alone, Kevala Brahma Tattva alone is Vyaptam everywhere. This is what Bhagavan showed as Vishwarupa also to Arjuna in the 11th chapter. He is seeing everything, Arjuna, but all of them are inside the Lord, inseparable from the Lord. Isn't it? Like all waves, we only with our freedom given mouth talk nonsense as if there is water and there is waves. Are there two things actually? Is not every wave is nothing but water? So simple is Vedanta. Can you separate ornaments from the gold? Can you separate the waves from water below? Line the waves, realize that it is water, over. Let there be ornaments, know that they are gold, over. And as waves and ornaments, they perish. Be ready to accept. But luckily, the gold and water are there again to give manifestation to newer waves and newer ornaments. They also will perish. The projected will perish, the substrate will remain. Projected is never independent. It is therefore not real. In that form, the reality alone is there. See, that difficulty is what? Substratum के रूप में परमात्मा है. Superimpose के रूप में रूपनाम. The Rupanama is the one which we are caught up in. That is why we are not able to give up them, and Rupnama are not permanent. We are not able to hold on to substratum, that alone is permanent. थोड़ा सा इधर गड़बड़ है, sort out करना है उसको. Having heard this, now again Rama in 4 shlokas asks the question. Vaashishtha answers it. With this sarga will be over. Tomorrow we'll see that. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vahishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Tat Brahma Arpanamastu. Right. Enough today. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति तमेव भान्तं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं नारायण ब्रह्मलोकदेवी. बोल श्री परब्रह्म भगवान की जय. श्री योगासमान शास्त्र की जय. वस्त महामन के रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. सर्व संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ. Let all our arati go away by thorough understanding of Tattva as taught by Vaashishtha. Revel in this text, it's beautiful. Keep on listening, it starts clicking. I am too fully confident. You to come with same Shraddha. Now join for Hindi Satsang.